Time for a little WSPN sports segment. Here's what's happening. Before we tell you what's happening tonight, here's what has happened. Andrew Bogut, did you see that tibia break in the Cavs game against the Heat last night, Connor? It was not good. It was his Cavaliers debut. You go to a team where you think championship is in your future, and you were just recently traded there, and you have the world by the cojones, and you're feeling good about everything, and you're on a team with LeBron James, arguably the best player in the NBA, and you are feeling good about yourself. 57 seconds in, you're on top of the world. 58 seconds in, you knock knees with another player, and all of a sudden, you break your tibia, and he's gone indefinitely. So Andrew Bogut, in his 58 seconds into his Cavaliers debut, where he is thinking that life is pretty good and he may actually have a championship ring at the end of this season, is out indefinitely, which hurts both him and obviously the Cavaliers, who will now have to move on without him. And that's brutal. And they lost last night, so now they lost their last 2 games, and they play again Thursday night, I believe. They lost to the Heat last night, so that's a shame for the Cavaliers. It's a shame when that happens. But it got me thinking about players who go to other teams and risk taking a pay cut and risk perhaps not being the star, the big fish in a small pond, to get a championship. Do you know what I mean, Connor? So, like, for example, I was reading, because now players in the NFL teams can start talking to other players without violating anything. So I was reading that there is interest, maybe this was a rumor, maybe I heard it, I don't know, of Adrian Peterson from the Vikings wanting to go to the Patriots because he doesn't see the Vikings winning anything anytime soon. He's coming to the end of his career. He also knows that Tom Brady doesn't have a million years left in him. Guy wants a ring. He's still playing really, really well. Patriots could use a guy like Peterson. They bring him in. Who knows? I don't know. So I hear that he's looking to do that. You know who else? Brandon Marshall. They were talking about it on SportsCenter, I think it was this morning, that Brandon Marshall would leave, and perhaps, and he knows Bill Belichick. He's played against that system for a long time. He wants to be a part of it. So you take a paycheck, and maybe you take away some of all your bravado and all the extra media you do. I don't know. You go join a team that you know has about a year or 2 left with your star quarterback matched up with your star coach to go possibly get a ring. This might be your last chance to do it. And who knows if Gronk is coming back, right? Maybe a guy like Brandon Marshall replaces a guy like Gronk. So I don't know. What do you think about doing that? It almost feels a little fake. It almost feels like, Adrian Peterson, how many years did he spend with the Vikings? Couple?
Yeah, a couple.
And now
but also he was not playing for a few of those years. I mean, he
was
I think. Injured, right?
He was injured. Then he had the suspension for the child abuse.
So that was 2 seasons out.
So was it 2 seasons?
I think so.
So now he's probably thinking.
I mean,
none of this is said. It's just the thought process. There's interest, I'm sure, on his part of heading to another team that's close to. And who knows how many years Brady's got left? The guy's 41. How many more seasons is he going to play?
He thinks he has 7 more, at least.
I don't think he's got 7.
I don't think so either.
You think he's going to play till he's almost 50? 50! He'd be 48 years old.
Yeah.
No shot. I'm sorry. I don't care how much sleeping you do in a pod, or a cocoon, or whatever it is you sleep in to maximize your CO2.
He's 42?
I thought he was 41.
He's 39.
Oh, he's 39?
So he thinks he has 10 more years.
Are you serious?
I heard him say a year ago that he thinks he's going to play till he's 48.
Garoppolo right now is like, ugh, Brady. But look, when you're older, a hit that would have just sidelined you for a game or 2 at age 25 is putting you out for considerably more time when you're 39 or 40. So you really got to be careful and make sure that your O-line is strong and sturdy enough to absolutely protect you. Right?
Yeah.
But at least, I understand it from Brandon Marshall's standpoint. I mean, gets it, understands, had to play against it in Miami and with the Jets. I could see him fitting in more than Adrian Peterson. That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, I mean, Adrian Peterson's gonna want to be the show. He's like,
Can't be the show when you go to. You can't be the show. They already have a show.
they only have room for one.
They've got one big show, and then their side show is Bill Belichick. When Bill Belichick is your side show, they don't need another show.
No, like I don't think they would do well with Adrian Peterson. Like they're fine with LeGarrette Blount. They just need a man that can punch it through the hole every now and again.
That's it. And I don't think he wants to be a third down guy.
No.
I don't know.
And like that would take they have Tom Brady. They don't need an all-star running back. Like.
But who knows if Belichick is thinking, I may not have Gronk this year as a viable target. What's his name? Tom Brady's getting a little older, not moving around nearly as much.
Yeah.
Maybe I could use someone to just take the pressure off him to run it a couple extra times. We add that into our offense and we split the running game a little bit. I don't know. Just a thought.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I think that.
But this is what happens. A lot of these guys that are getting a little older feel like their time is diminishing to go out and get themselves the one coveted. They got the big contracts already. They got the stardom and the fame. All that's missing is the ring. There's the trophy. And so they want to go out with that.
Yeah. But you can't pick where you go and think you're going to get a ring.
Of course not.
You go there, I guess.
Exactly.
That team is expertly crafted to get a ring. You can't just say, I'm going to go there and get a ring.
Right.
Because that might mess everything up.
You're right. But that's why it's on Belichick to make sure that he's not bringing someone in that's going to disrupt the flow that they already have.
If Belichick, for some reason, thinks Adrian Peterson's a good fit, then maybe...
Yeah.
Then,
and he doesn't have a long leash, Belichick. Like, you come in, you perform, or you go out.
Yeah.
And that's it. Anyway, all right. Any comments before I quickly run down the Thews games for tonight?
Yeah. Blake Riley said he's a beast. Jenna, what do you think about TB12? His TB12 meals. He now ships to your house.
Are we talking about Tom Brady? Tom Brady 12, I guess?
Yeah, I guess he has.
He does a lot to help himself. From his diet to his sleeping pattern to the massages he gets to the recovery to the biofeedback. I mean, he has people around the clock working on his body and making sure that he is in as good a shape and in recovering as well as possible. So, and he's got trainers 24/7. He's not human. He's not like the rest of us who we go to like a class and we come out and hope for the best.
So actually, he has, I think they're asking about he's got something called TB12 performance meals. And it seems, what I'm reading right now is that it's like Blue Apron, but it's his personal thing.
That's his stuff?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure he's got time to do that.
Maybe we should order one and see
I'm in.
What it's like. We
should make the TB12 meals, and then we should get out there and throw the ball around a little bit and see how we do.
Yeah.
Just run a couple of down and out patterns.
Yeah. It's high protein, 100% plant-based, gluten-free, limited in use of refined sugars, limited in use of soy, and free of highly processed ingredients.
I'm in. Name me one meal. Give me a meal example.
White lentil risotto with winter roasted vegetable, Meyer lemon, and cashew gremolata.
Okay, so obviously they use a lot of fancy words to make it sound better. Winter what?
Winter roasted vegetable.
Like, it's not just roasted? Like, they can't roast that in the fall? It's only winter roasted. We only roast them in the winter, and then we hold on to them and freeze dry them until you're ready to eat them. No, but I get it. It could be great. Why don't we try it?
Ramen bowl with charred broccolini and gingered amaranth greens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Sounds fancy.
Plant-based is kind of a turn-off for me, but that's fine.
It's okay.
I'll live. Tony Kendall says, when I think of Tom Brady, I think of the SNL sketch where they were at a carnival and everyone but him could throw a football into the hole at the carnival game.
Oh, that's really funny. I never saw that.
I never saw that one either. But do you remember the Peyton Manning SNL skit?
All of them.
When, he's playing the kids league and he's
all
just
serious?
He's just a dick.
Yeah. That was really funny.
He's like, he puts a kid in the refrigerator or something.
Oh boy.
Okay. Ahmed Ferris says, "What's the longest word you know?"
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Yeah. Okay. Judy 1534 says, "I'm sure you would have a rocket arm after eating what Brady eats."
Sure. And recovering, the way he recovers, and the massages, and the heat, and the everything he gets done to it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a team.
All right, we're caught up. You want to get into?
Let me just do the app real quick, and then we'll get out and we'll get ready for Charlie.
Yep.
So if you guys have any fitness questions, injuries, exercise questions, he's the one to direct it to. So WSBN is associated with Thuuz, Thuuz. It's this great app where they basically tell you what to watch based on a numeric algorithm. Like they give it a number. So if it's a great game that's going on tonight, you don't have to decide what's going to be good and what isn't going to be good. For example, it's 0 to 100. So the Rangers-Panthers hockey game tonight got a 76. That's the highest one on here right now. Rangers recorded a shutout win in last outing. They do a whole preview. They give you a preview of the game. The Panthers face a tall order Tuesday as they attempt to break out of their slump and remain close in the race for the playoffs when they host the New York Rangers. And then they give you, it's great. So the Rangers at Panthers tonight is a 76 rating. Coming in a close second is Islanders and Oilers. Obviously, the big playoff push in hockey right now. Devils, Blue Jackets third. A lot of hockey coming up in basketball with the 63 Trailblazers and Thunder tonight. Predators and Ducks, more hockey. So those are the big ones. So definitely take a look at your Thuuz app, Thuuz. You get just about everything. They'll let you know what channel it's on, when it's playing, preview the game for you. They do all the work except for actually all you have to do is enjoy it. It's a great app. So that is Thuuz. Those are your games that were being previewed coming up. There's a lot going on in sports right now as we start talking football again, get into hockey playoffs, get close to the NBA playoffs, and baseball is cutting into full swing of spring training. So this Friday we'll do, or this Thursday maybe, because Friday I'm out of commission for that shoot, but maybe this Thursday we'll end up doing our WSPN segment.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
We'll have to figure that out.
Thursday.
See if anyone else is around that wants to come in. Cool?
Yeah, we'll get something together.
All right, that was our WSPN segment. If there's no other sports-related questions, we'll take a break and we'll get ready for Charlie, who should be here any minute. We'll get him going as soon as he does. We'll have some fun with him.
We're off.